Hey everybody, we're still in upstate New York in Wyoming County, and we're visiting another golf course. We just wanted to see this one. It's another 18 holes. This is fairly new. They started in 1998. They completed it by 2003. And what you're seeing here over my shoulders is really how beautiful this is. They did the work themselves. It had started as a dairy farm, and you can see how they built this. They cleared the wood, built this in the greens. The greens are actually built up greens, which is very difficult, but they have their own sprinkler system which keeps them green and fluffy. They have their own water here on the property. Very steady clientele. And again, this is another one where there's only a small clubhouse, but it's perfect. They do small meals and serve beer and soda. So it's really a nice place to come visit. Upstate New York, of course, has got some beautiful golfing, everything here. You are seeing out here too, there's a TV tower, which is part of the golf course, believe it or not. They built, and this creates a revenue for the owner pretty steadily. The flowers are gorgeous.
They rent the money.
Yeah, every month about $3,200. The television station pays for them.
Every year.
Every year.
Yeah,
$3,200 a month every year for 10 years. You can still see the tree line off to the right. He preserved some trees, but then he put in some new trees. You can see here on the fairway too. A lot of new trees that he built up, mostly maples, hardwoods, and he cleared out. So, and by the way, the trees really are the property line. He really built out the golf course to the entire property line. Seeing here a couple golfers going out. They have 9-hole leagues all through the week, Monday through Thursday nights, and they do a lot of tournaments on the weekends. So it's a very steady income. It's been family run. It was their farm, and they converted it into a golf course. The family lives just off the edge of the property, so they literally can walk to work or take a golf cart. It's in the Attica School District. There's 5 ponds, several ponds. There's one very large pond, there's then 4 smaller ones, but they use that for their own watering system. But the ponds are very well maintained, so they're beautiful looking. Okay, why don't we walk up to the end? And you can see golfers going out. The community, though, really loves this. It's centrally located.
Big words. They can't hear you.
Oh, it's located between a couple fair-sized towns. So they have a really steady clientele. As you can tell, as we've been here, you keep seeing people coming and going. So they're pretty steady clientele. There's a weeping pea.
So many customers.
Boy, they'll every day they get hundreds of customers a day. And of course, part of the customers being here means they're also buying beer, soda, chips, all kinds of things while they're here. So they get 2 things income. You get the golf, and then you have the snack bar inside. And this is what we've really seen of places making it, that they actually have like a snack bar, not a whole restaurant. Because it's not hard to cook. As she said, they make hamburgers, hot dogs. They do simple stuff. You can see way off in the distance, the back 9. And of course, they put the clubhouse right at the turnaround. So the first, you start here and you come back here. You loop right around. So they don't do a golf cart or anything, a beer cart. You can actually come right back to the clubhouse at any time and get a soda and a beer. And then when you do the back 9, it's the same idea. You go right around and back again to the clubhouse being the central part. The clubhouse is only a couple of years old. It's about 2,500 square feet, all modernized. It even has a closed-in porch. It opens up, but you can close it up for inclement weather if they get rain, but people just still want to sit out there or have a chamber meeting or things like that. So like I said, since we've been here in the last few hours, you're seeing how just steadily the cars are coming in and out. And we're here on a Thursday. This is not a busy day typically, but they're pretty busy right away. So this is really nice. Off here you can see the valley. We get pretty steady wind. That's why there's a wind farm over here up on the mountains. That's actually in the next county. That's how far away that is. They look so big, and they're bigger than you know. But they're a nice view, and they're great for the county.
We walk around the center. cool.
18
5
holes.
pounds.
Yep, 18 holes, 5 ponds. Great deal of wood, a wooded area, so you have it surrounded by wood. The wood makes a difference in golf because it cuts down on a lot of the wind and the bad weather. And of course, this also provides for the winter time. A lot of people can come in and do like cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. There's a lot of people who like to just come out and hang out here in the winter. And of course, the clubhouse can be open all year. Sometimes they use the clubhouse for small weddings, parties, graduations, small things like that. So again, that's a double kind of income. Also, there's a couple barns here on the property with a full workshop to fix the carts, to fix any equipment. It comes with equipment, it comes with bulldozers, it comes with backhoes and all kinds of things that they haven't really needed since they built the golf course. But if you ever have to rebuild a hole or whatever, you already have your own equipment. That really does save you a lot of money. We're still looking off here, people teeing off. I'm trying to not be too loud because I don't want to disturb anybody's golf game.
That's not a professor party there? A lot of people professor party?
Just at the end of the day kind of a thing, or the end of the
Because
school.
that area can be big party, that area.
Why don't you do it from the outside? I don't know if you should walk back through the restaurant, but we could just do a shot from over here. We're just going to walk to the other side. You can see the driving range. People practice. You can see here by the end of the day, people are just hanging out after playing 18 holes. The weekdays or the weeknights, they only do 9 holes, which is nice, a 9-hole golf, because then you come back and just sit with your friends and have a beer or a soda. So what you're looking at here is what we call the driving range, and this is where people practice. And Wednesdays they have a teacher come out to give golf lessons. If you want to learn better golf, he's a teacher. And you can see the driving range, how very far out it goes. Champagne to the right. Now you can see from the outside the dining area. This is what we were talking about.
Yeah, party and wedding. Yeah.
Weddings, parties, and underneath in the winter is where they put the golf cars. You can see the golf cars down there where they clean them and store them. They have their own little fuel tank here. You have the golfing, you have the driving range. It's a full driving range, and they have the cart that picks up the golf balls, which makes this very easy. And they do a lot of that work themselves, getting stuff out. To the right again, if you look, you got a lot of hardwood. They actually kept the trees to build the boundaries of the property. So it really helps the golfers get an eye of how far things are. By having trees and stuff, it makes it much easier to judge how far to hit the ball. In the middle, you can see they kept some of the native trees that separate the driving range from the golf course, and they kept what we call the rough. You keep an area where you don't mow the grass. This is where you get a lot of rabbits and things living, but it helps the carts, the golfers stay on course because they can't drive through there. You say, okay, here are your boundaries. This is really important in golf. You can see the beautiful stonework they did under the building. They did a lot of stones and white marble. And as you can see, it's all new construction. I mean, all of this still has that new building smell. Parking lot is easy to maintain. It's just gravel. There's a couple more golfers heading out. And take a picture down there. You see the golf carts way down there. That tells you how far away the end of the property is. That's the entrance to the golf course. And there's another pond down there. One of the 5 ponds is down at that end. You can see the connection. So the larger pond is up here near the clubhouse. It's got a pretty good stretch. And you can do all kinds of work in those workshops. Like I said, they're fully equipped workshops. They have lifts, they have tool benches, they have pneumatic tools. So that's a big part of owning a business like this, is making repairs and fixing things. So you really want a new, and those buildings are brand new too. You really want new buildings to do work with, to work on your equipment, to fix things with. Take a peek over this way. You can see one of the sand traps. Don't get too close here though, Shane. Someone's gonna hit you with a golf ball. Shane, they're gonna hit you. You gotta be careful. If he goes the wrong way, that'll come right up and hit us. Okay, everybody. That should give you a good picture. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.